ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our games room, also known as the bedroom. Yes, my wife has to put up with all my computers here, but she likes them too, so she doesn't mind too much. So, let's go on a quick tour of what I have, because this could take a while. We won't go in depth, but, right, in no particular order, here on the right, we have a Commodore 64C from about 1986, I think these are out. I might be wrong on that. A 1985 Nintendo Entertainment System. A 1990 Super Nintendo Entertainment System. One of my favourites. A Nintendo 64 from 1996. Also one of my favourite consoles, despite its limitations. A recent addition to my collection, and now found to actually be working, a Nintendo Game Boy, the GameCube. Very good condition. Do like that so far. An original Sony PlayStation from 1995. That's been getting a fair bit of use lately. Downstairs with Hogs of War and some aircraft racing game, which I'm going to review because it's really good. Here's quite a rare one. Well, I've not seen many of these around. This is a Sony PS1 with a third-party TV screen on the back. Quite interesting. Right, round along the back here we have what I don't see in many people's collections: computer manuals and books and stuff like that. Then we go down to our boxed Amiga 1200 games. The Amiga's just down there, see that in a moment. Boxed Commodore 64 games, PlayStation 2 games, and general stuff from Retro Gamer, and oversupply of PlayStation games. The main collection's elsewhere, but this is the overflow bit. Right, I'll work our way on to the next shelf down. Here we have the game ST, which has appeared on the latest episode of Crap Technology. The Joker in the box is Stylophone, the new one. At the back here we've got a Commodore 16 from about 1984. Sad story of those consoles, but that's for another time. An Amiga 1200 with a 33MB hard drive. Pen, which is appearing in one of my Crap Technology episodes, with a game built in. It is crap, believe me. An Atari Flashback. A Namco handheld games console, plugs into your telly type of thingy. At the back here we've got a Sinclair 48K. At the front, a Dreamcast from 1999. At the back, a Sega Mega Drive 2, that's the spare one, a Sega Master System 2, and the main Mega Drive 2. Here we've got a Mega Drive 1, and just behind that an Xbox Crystal. Going down the shelves, over here there's something a lot of people don't seem to do, is my controllers display, including this very strange one which somebody sent me with an Atari, which appears to be not that common, but it's quite good, apart from that annoying top on the stick. Okay, we've got our Commodore cassette drives there, Commodore 16, Commodore 64 or VIC-20, you can use it with that. A tape drive for the Sinclairs, some Nintendo controller, a Sega Master System controller, PlayStation controllers, that's an original, that's a DualShock 2. Here's my little tally, in case I get relegated from downstairs, so I can still continue, or just to test the consoles up here. At the front here we've got Game Boy Color, a 1975 Commodore calculator, that's an odd one out. A Walrus Space Invaders game. No, obviously they're getting quite rare now because Walrus aren't around. Right, a Sinclair ZX81. That's the only console that doesn't actually work. One of my wife's little portable games, just stuck there. this is one I haven't seen many people having. This is a foot controller for games for the 8-bit computers. It's got the 9-pin connector on it. Fits on the Atari, the 64, the VIC-20, all those generation computers. Alright, I'll show you under the shelves in a bit. First of all, we'll go for more consoles over here. Here we have the extremely rare, which I will do a review of very shortly when I get around to it, the RomTech Alien Invaders console. A Nintendo DS. Another Nintendo DS, because me and my wife are both gone. A box from an Atari Video touchpad. Touchpad's downstairs. An Atari Pac-Man kit sort of box thing. Sinclair ZX81 box there, and there's the box for the RAM pack expansion. Here is a Commodore 64 modem, and the modem and the instructions are both in there. Don't see that one very often. A good old-fashioned Intellivision. A long rainbow and a short rainbow Atari 2600. Now, in there are my games and stuff, but I'm going to have to open those drawers with two hands because they're awkward, so I'll come back to them in a moment. Right, under here is what I call my ration packs. Instead of having every game console, all the wires and stuff everywhere, I stick them all in one bag, and then I can just grab the console, grab the bag of stuff, take it downstairs, move on to the Dreamcast, take it downstairs, and away we go, all nice and tidy. So that's all the ones for different consoles sitting there. Over here's the box for that foot pedal thingy. Here we got some boxed Commodore 64 games, more of them. My entire collection of Mega Drive games, of which you can see I don't have many. Master System games over there. My surgery kit for when I need to operate on computers. Unfortunately that's not very often. Right, I'll just switch this off and I'll get these drawers open and I'll show you them then. Okay, in here, the top drawer, we have my SNES games, my NES games, which I don't have many. Television games all through here. Back there. N64 games here and here. Nintendo DS games going back there. Can't bring the drawer fully out because it'll break. Some PlayStation games, more DS games, PlayStation, Commodore 16 games, all packed under there. My only Xbox game, plus Splinter Cell, and some boxed Game Boy Advance games over here. I shall be back in a second. I'll get the second drawer open. Okay, time for the second drawer. And apart from this PlayStation 2 odd game here, I hate sports games, we've got our boxed Commodore 64 games. See anything you like in my games? You specifically want reviewing, then give us a shout. Let's see what we can do. That's all 64. And more 64 boxed here, there. And then there's Sinclair stuff there. Yep, that's all Sinclair stuff. Right. Bottom drawer is not very interesting, that's just odd controllers, odd power adapters, all the odd bits basically. Right, that is it for upstairs. I shall quickly go downstairs and show you the few remaining items down there. Okay, downstairs we have an Atari 2600 Woody from 1982, I believe. It's out at the moment because I'm playing Centipede, as you can see on the tally there. Centipede. There's some controllers for it. Paddles, the keypad controller thingy. Up here's got my Wii and the Wii's controllers. Down there's my lonely collection of Xbox games, 3 so far. A couple of Mega Drive games queuing up to be tested. And only thing remaining to show you, two things. Wii games and my little collection of 2600 games, some form down the back there, which we'll be collecting in a moment. So that's it. that's my collection. So if you'd like to make any comments, ask any questions, feel free to do so. Hope you enjoyed.